Hey guys, just wanted to share something exciting with you guys. On June 9th, it's a Sunday morning, we're having breakfast on the farm here for Oconto County in Wisconsin. I don't know about other states, but pretty much every county in the state of Wisconsin has a breakfast on the farm event. It's kind of like a agricultural outreach kind of to share, like where dairy comes from and what happens on farms and how cows are actually being treated and stuff like that. And we're getting to host it this year for the county of Oconto in northeast Wisconsin. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, June 9th, you can come and join us for breakfast. The committee that puts it on said they're expecting about 4,500 people, 4,000 to 4,500. So it'll be a good crowd. It's about 4:30 as I'm filming this, and the cows came in for a little snack before milking time. We got Spitfire, number 40. There's Lady, she's missing her tag. She's the old matriarch of the herd. We got TC, number 15 there. She's a couple calves now. Jester. A lot of good animals right now. This past winter we put up this little building here on the pad outside of the barn. We kept young stock in it on like a bedding pack. Got the feeder here. We had roll down curtains on the north side and the west side for the wind and the snow. It seemed like they had a pretty good nest in there. Here's Mabel, nuisance of the herd. There's Rusty. We had a couple of big rains lately, otherwise the pasture would be a lot drier right now. But there's still some standing water in the heifer pasture, and out here for the cows it's a little muddy once you get off the sod. A lot of people always ask in the comments what we have in our silos and the size of the silos, and this one, the first one here, is a 20 by 60 top unloader, and it has it's generally filled with corn silage. And this other one is a sealed silo, and we generally keep haylage in it. I think it's about like 70 feet tall. Yeah, the whitewasher was here today, so the barn is about as clean as it's ever going to be right now. Got Black Cat. Yeah, when the cows are in the barn in the wintertime, they get fed. In the morning we let them outside and they eat at the bunk feeder. And then for their later in the day feeding, we feed them with that electric feed cart. I think it's pretty nice to just park it under the elevator and fill it up and drive on. And this is the bottom of the sealed silo. It has a Flying Dutchman unloader. Usually just run the haylage and the corn silage together and out to the bunk. Yep. And we don't have any calves back here right now because we moved them all outside for the painter. But we got the pens ready and the stalls ready to bring them back in. This one will come back inside. Like that Swiss over there, then she'll stay out here at the bigger ones. We just kicked out the little ones for the day. They got a day trip to their to hang out with their cousins on the outside world. Oh, this one's a nuisance. We cut that rye field today too. You can probably see like every 4 windrows we left a gap. That'll be where the parking is for the breakfast on the farm when it happens. People always ask about the grain bins too. We have 2 3,000 bushels, and then the one in the middle, the AP, is protein, like a soybean meal protein we get from the feed mill. And then the one right by the bound is where we put the ground mix of protein and corn before we feed it to the cows. Yeah, we started the heifers on some silage bales that we made about a week ago. They're eating on them. And then this is that field of rye that we had taken off. You can see like where it's green and out there past the shed. It's kind of like a big wet hole right now that we just cut around. It's been a really wet spring so far. What we hope to do when it dries up a little more is just no-till into that field right there, if the weather cooperates. Otherwise, so far it's been wet here. Time to round up the herd. Most of them are in, except for a couple of rebels. She decided to go off the beaten path and play in the mud. It's always fun. Getting followed. Okay, come on, don't stop now. A little spring in her step this morning. Or tonight, I mean.